Welcome to Card of Destiny. I'm Pandora. If this video found you, it means it's meant for you to hear. This is a message for you. Today, we'll explore your relationship, how you and your partner see and feel about each other, the current dynamics, and what the future may hold. If you enjoy my readings, please subscribe and share. Your support means the world to me. Let's begin your reading. You, the person who is watching. 9 of Discs reversed. You're someone who's been striving hard, perhaps too hard, to hold it all together. On the outside, you might appear grounded, composed, or even self-sufficient, but inside, the reverse 9 of Discs tells a different story. It whispers of exhaustion, of feeling undervalued, of silently wondering, when is it my turn to be held, nurtured, chosen? This card isn't just about material stability or independence. It's about feeling whole. And right now you may be struggling to feel secure, not only in your life, but in your relationship as well. There could be a part of you questioning whether your needs are being met, or if you're pouring too much of your essence into something that's not pouring equally back into you. The reverse 9% of Discs can also hint at feelings of guilt tied to your own success or personal needs. Are you holding back because you don't want to outshine your partner? Are you dimming your light, worrying it might create tension? Or maybe you've achieved so much on your own that the idea of needing someone, truly needing them, makes you uncomfortable. But here's the truth. Needing isn't weakness. It's human, it's tender, and it's part of real, intimate connection. Right now, you're being asked to stop and reflect. What am I sacrificing in the name of love? Are you giving so much that you've forgotten what it's like to simply receive? Are you anchoring your self-worth to how much you contribute, how much you fix, how much you show up for others, even when they don't always show up for you? This card reversed wants to free you from perfectionism. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to be the strong one all the time. And love shouldn't feel like a job interview where you're constantly proving your worth. You are enough just as you are, tender, tired, real. Your partner. 3 of Discs upright. Your partner, in contrast, is in a building phase. The 3 of Discs is a constructive card. It speaks of effort, collaboration, and the desire to create something lasting. While they may not be as emotionally expressive as you'd like, they are trying. You might see it in subtle gestures. The way they help you with something practical. The way they stay late to talk through an issue. The way they show up even when they don't quite have the words. This person values teamwork. They may be a doer rather than a talker. Someone who believes love is shown through effort, commitment, and progress. This card often indicates a partner who is focused on building something, be it a home, a stable future, or a shared dream. They might be goal-oriented, perhaps even a bit tunnel-visioned, especially if they're juggling work, finances, or personal development. But there's beauty here. Your partner sees the relationship as a project worth investing in. And that's important, because they aren't here to float aimlessly. They want growth. They want improvement. They want structure. However, structure without emotional depth can start to feel hollow. The 3 of Discs reminds you that your partner may not always know how to reach you on an emotional wavelength, but they are doing their best to show you through actions that they're here for the long haul. The question is, are their efforts reaching your heart or getting lost in translation? Are you able to feel their love, or are you left deciphering gestures that don't quite fill the emotional well you've been drawing from? Their heart is in the right place, but even builders must learn the language of intimacy. Current situation. Ace of Cups upright. This is the card of emotional renewal, and it's right at the heart of your reading. The Ace of Cups in the upright position signals that you are in the middle of, or approaching, a beautiful opening in your emotional world. This is a wave of fresh feelings, vulnerability, and spiritual intimacy. It's the kind of energy that encourages long conversations at 2 a.m., small touches that mean the world, and eyes that say, I see you. In your relationship, this card signals that love isn't dead. Far from it. There is still something very alive between you, something tender, healing, and sacred. Even if things have felt rocky or disconnected lately, this card suggests that both of you want to reconnect on a heart level. There's an invitation here to begin again, to pour new emotional energy into the bond, to open your hearts wider than before. This card could also suggest a recent emotional event that brought you closer. Maybe something that made you both realize how much you care. Or perhaps there's been a new level of vulnerability introduced. Someone finally expressing their true feelings, someone crying in front of the other, someone letting their guard down. But for this fresh energy to flourish, it needs a container, a safe space, time, patience. This card says, open your heart, even if it scares you, even if you've been hurt, even if you don't know what's next. Because this relationship, at its core, still holds deep emotional potential. So the question becomes, will you both nurture this seed of love, or will it be left unattended? Possible outcome: Six of Swords upright. This is one of the most hopeful cards to see in a future place, especially following a period of strain or uncertainty. The Six of Swords speaks of transition, healing, and moving into calmer emotional waters. It's the moment when both people say, let's not fight anymore. Let's find peace. Let's move forward, not backward. This card doesn't imply everything is magically fixed, but it does mean that if you're both willing, the path forward can be one of healing and mutual understanding. It suggests that past wounds are being acknowledged, that you're both tired of the cycle and ready for change, not out of desperation, but out of care. The journey won't be without challenges. There may still be things to process, old patterns to unlearn, but the direction is clear. This relationship is capable of evolving, of becoming softer, safer, and more aligned. There's also a sense of emotional maturity arriving. Where once there was reaction, now there is reflection. Where once there was distance, now there is quiet closeness. You're learning to navigate difficult conversations without attacking or retreating. You're learning to listen. This card may even hint at a literal journey, traveling together, moving, or starting a new chapter in a different location. But more than anything, it's about the inner journey. The Six of Swords asks, can we leave the hurt behind, not by ignoring it, but by healing it? Can we learn from what we've survived and use that wisdom to guide us into something gentler? Conclusion: you, the person who is watching, are reaching the end of your capacity to do it all alone. You've worked so hard to be strong, to be capable, to be self-reliant, but deep down, you're yearning for softness. For someone to not just see you, but hold you. Your partner is trying, maybe in a different language, maybe not always in the way you crave, but the Three of Discs shows they are here, willing to do the work, even if they haven't yet mastered the art of emotional fluency. Between you stands the Ace of Cups, a fresh, clean cup of possibility. Love that is still alive. Emotion that is ready to bloom, if nurtured. Ahead lies a choice: stay in the patterns of emotional imbalance and silence, or choose the path of shared healing, marked by patience, honesty, and evolution. The Six of Swords offers hope. If both of you are willing to leave the old behind, you can build a love that feels like safety. Not perfection, but peace. Not constant passion, but consistency. Not just romance, but resilience. So what's the final message? You are not too much. Your needs are valid. This love is still alive. But it will take two willing hearts to rise and meet it. Choose growth. Choose honesty. Choose the journey, together. Thank you for watching my video. I hope this message brought you the clarity you needed. If you enjoyed it, please support my channel. Good luck on your journey.